Today I'm making Hong Kong style curry fish balls. They're a beloved street food dish you can find at food stalls all over the city of Hong Kong, and it's one of my all-time favorites. Plus, it only takes about 15 minutes to make it home. The two main components of this dish are, of course, the fish balls and the curry, and if you've never tried fish balls before, you are in for such a treat. I grew up eating them in everything from Chinese soups to stews to stir fries, and they have this really amazing bouncy texture that is just so satisfying. You can find fish balls at any Asian grocery store, either in the frozen section or in the refrigerated section. Today I'm using frozen, so I just made sure to thaw them out in advance, but you could also boil them for a couple minutes just to get that chill off. Now, in terms of the curry in this dish, traditionally you'd use a Hong Kong style curry powder, but that can be a bit hard to find in North America, so today we're going to use a Madras style curry powder, which is the next best thing. Really what we're looking for is a turmeric-based mild curry powder, because that's what's going to give you that gorgeous color and those fragrant spices that we're looking for. That said, in a pinch, you can totally use whatever curry powder or paste you have on hand and it'll still taste great. Now, this recipe really does not require a lot of prep, so the only thing we need to do in advance is to finely chop up some shallots. In total, you need about 1.5 cups worth. And now it's time to start cooking. We're going to generously drizzle about a tablespoon of neutral oil into a pan over medium-high heat, and then add in our shallots. Once the shallots have softened and are just beginning to caramelize, add in 1.5 tablespoons of flour. Stir it well to thoroughly coat your shallots, and then add in 2 cups of chicken broth. Continue to stir this really well until there are no lumps and it's starting to thicken. This is the roux base for our curry, and that's what's going to give the sauce that nice thick consistency. Now it's time to add in coconut milk, soy sauce, that Madras curry powder, a pinch of white pepper, and white sugar. Mix this really well and keep stirring until there are no lumps and it looks smooth and thick and creamy and glossy. Give it a taste and add in more soy sauce or sugar as needed. Once the sauce is to your liking, it's time to add in our fish balls. Give it a good stir to thoroughly coat the fish balls, then bring it to a simmer so they can soak up all of those delicious flavors from our curry. Once they've simmered for a couple minutes, it's time to serve. Now, the classic way to eat these is just as a snack and on skewers street food style. This is how you'd see them on the streets of Hong Kong, and they are so delicious served just like this. And if you're craving a bit more spice, try drizzling them with some chili oil or sriracha. To make these into a complete meal, I love serving them over some steamed jasmine rice or some bouncy udon noodles. Okay, it is time to eat and my mouth is literally watering from cooking these. They smell so good. You have to try them for yourself. And if you can't go all the way to Hong Kong, making these at home is the next best thing. You can find the full recipe over on flavournetwork.ca and be sure to subscribe for more fun recipe ideas like this one. So good.